Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
444懲罰部隊
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
はい、どうもこんにちは、ソルです。エースコンバット7スカイズアンノンの続きをやっていきます。で、前回のミッションの続きから、トリガーが発射したミサイルが元大統領に乗っていた飛行機に当たってしまって、空中で爆発して、大統領はもう死んでしまいましたと。で、軍法会議にかけられるよって言って、結果的に、有罪判決が下ったんじゃないの。そこから一番最初のボーイッシュな女の人が送り込まれてきた444エアベース、懲罰部隊の基地に、結果送られることになりましたと。で、この444っていうのは何かしら悪いことをしてしまったやつら、その空軍の悪いことをしたやつらが、ここに集められて、もう積極的にもう危険なミッションに駆り出される、本当罰を与える基地みたいなとこよね。で、もちろんここの上官もね、パイロットたちが死ぬこともいとわんでどんどん無茶な命令をしてくる、結構やべえやつらがいるんで、今日から僕はここに配属されるということで、皆さんよろしくお願いします。で、ここからはいやいいや。じゃあちょっとラプターばっか使ってきたから、俺が一番好きな SU-30、 これかっこいいよね。ロシアの戦闘機なんやけど、このなんてやろうね、このでかい機体にこの前のカナードの翼ね、かっこいいよなって言ってもわからんよなよほど戦闘機に詳しいやつがおらんとこの気持ちは共感してもらえんやろうな。ラプターとかもかっこいいんやけどね、 F35 とか F15 とかも。やっぱでも SU-30 やね。ちなみに僕の PS4 の ID ソル SU-30 って言うんですけど、この SU-30 はこの戦闘機から来てるんでこれでいこう。で、明治隊にいたんだけど、ハーリング殺しをしてしまったということで、これね、これが明治隊のエンブレムなんだけど、今はもう懲罰部隊に入ってるんで消されちゃいましたとこれが懲罰部隊に所属したの証。何かしら消されとるっていうね。これでいこう。囚人ども、仕事の時間だ。直ちに任務に取り掛かり。全然違うね、さっきのところと。ミッション5、444基地上空でなんちゃら迎撃せよ。とりあえずこの基地はね、もうハリボテばっかりだから、本物の戦闘機が何機かスクランブル発進して、ここはオーシアンのちゃんとした基地ですよっていうのをアピールするだけみたいなね。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15.
Spare 15.
Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
今回から僕はスペア15にな
Spare
り
15,
ま
the
す。
runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's
スペア
boiling!
15、クリア
Toss the jump in solitary once
クリア
he
ド
gets
4テイクオ
back.
フ。勝った。
Makes it back.
You land your asses
Champ's
flat.
gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted.
ああ、かっこいいね、やっぱこいつも。
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use
nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandor. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. Much appreciated. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
ミサイルが撃てんけえな。しばらくしないな。
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
ああ、爆撃されてるよ。はい、どうも、こんにちは。
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
こんにちは、みんな。
The enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke.
今日もいい爆弾日和ですね。
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me? Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
やっとミサイル撃てるようになったよ。
Wanna bet which one of us gets the first chance after it starts? This is the penal unit. Count's going forward. I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line? I'll show you how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Head to the next target.
はい。
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the
あれどこだ？ああ、こっちか。
It's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood. I need to get away. Breaking.
Woohoo!
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't do this work. Cross call. For them for some movement. Out of here.
あんたらは偽物の基地に爆弾を落としに来ただけだよ。残念だね。
Bandits on my tail. Breaking.
はいよー。
I'm hit. I'm hit. I'm hit. Your ass is mine. Die.
はいよ
Focus on destroying the target.
ー。はーい。怒られた。はいよー。
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
勘違いしないでほしいんだけど、わざとハーリング殺したわけじゃないからね、俺。
We got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. You got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up.
You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Take that down. I'm surrounded.
あー、じゃなかった。
Look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
はい、お疲れさん。
Missile.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Rocco, Ben and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Fox 2.
Up here.
Fox 2.
Trigger again.
Protect this. We're on fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. We're bailing out.
はいよ。
Missile.
はい、さよなら。
They shut down.
Got most of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
ヒット。
3 targets remaining.
あれ撃中でき
This
な
is
か
a
った。
pretty nice ride. Intimate service pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have on her slaves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because
Ayo.
she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
はい、お疲れさん。
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
ちゃんとやってますよ。
Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth. 1 bandit left. Take him down now. First
はい、終
kill,
わっ
first
た。
serve. All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer?
生きてます
Dinner's
よ。
on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
How to be.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
まあこのバンドックってやつ結構口悪いけど意外
Spare
といいや
15,
つなん
this
で
is
ね
the。control tower. Make your landing check.
まあ
We
わ
don't
か
want
る
a
よ。
wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Bank left.
Hey. いやーかっこいいね。
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
Thank you.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
俺が死ぬ方に
Spare
かけとっ
15
たな、バ
runway's
ンドッ
free.
クの
You
野郎。
have permission.
ふざけやがって。何をかけたんやろうね、こいつらって。酒とかタバコかな。
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
あんたが落とせって言ったんだろうが。なんてやっちゃ。23機落としたね。お、ランク S いただきました。お、次のミッション行きましょう。何これ。
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same.
ロリコンか
They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dimitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
一緒に歌っちゃった。Long day 長い一日。これ俺の嫌いなミッションやなかったかな。めっちゃ壊しまくらないけんだよねこれ。
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
はい、じゃあやっていきますかね。敵戦力を殲滅せよ。まあミッションの成功 ターゲットがね、だいたい敵戦力を殲滅せよって書いてあるのは、時間内に特定のポイントを稼がないとゲームオーバーになってしまうというミッションですね。まあ俺の大好きな破壊工作なんだけど、ここはちょっとめんどくさい。てなわけで今回の機体はエースコンバット6から CFA44 ノスフェラト。この ADMM っていうミサイル、もう地上と空中のターゲットを問わずね、攻撃可能なミサイル。まあもう説明通りよね。地上と空中の多目的を同時に攻撃可能な多目標を同時に攻撃可能な多目的ミサイル。誘導力の高い最大12発のマイクロミサイルが効率的に目標へ打撃を与える。防空戦闘や拠点攻撃等で広範囲の敵に対し優れた殲滅力を発揮する。まあこれエースコンバット6に出てきた一人軍隊っていう敵勢力の戦闘機部隊で1機だけこの戦闘機に乗っ取る人がおったんよね。 SU33 の改造機みたいな感じで。これねかっこいいよね。ちゃんとスキンもこの一人軍隊のスキン、これがすげえかっこいいよね。まあちょっとエースコンバット7の世界に見つかわんかったけ、ちょっとスキンは変えとったけど。でこの一人軍隊の主な機体がこれまた SU33 っていう俺が好きな機体で、その機体もこの赤色のカラーやったけね、すごいかっこいいんよね。今回はノスフェラトで行こう。
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
これ10分ぐらいで確か2万ポイントぐらい稼がなきゃいけんのやったかな。3万ポイントやったかな。10分やったかな、15分やったかな。まあとりあえず急ぐか。15分で2万4000ポイントか。
All aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
このミサイルすごいよね。
We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
おっしゃ、ロックしたい、ロックしてる、ロックしてる。ファイヤ
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to
ー。
take
すげ
them
え。
out.
Rolling the roof is kind of specialty. We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft.
完璧。
Squadron. Letting the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Fox 2.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
ウッホー。そうかい。
Vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond.
ドンド
Use those
ン。
empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger attack.
Trigger, rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
はいよ。
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you
はい、
guys do
殲
not
滅。
have that luxury.
オッケー、次に行くぞ。
What are we supposed to do?
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
はい。
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without
Okay.
ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try.
Hey.
This stuff isn't for you
Hey.
guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
ファイヤー。
Wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
No way. All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino. Sure you give me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them.
あれ、どこにおるんやろ。
Why are you acting like some big shot count?
Trigger's the one who did
あ、
most
そ
of
こ
the
におる
work.
か。
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
Finally have
Hey, yo.
those targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take you from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
はい、OK。AH640。これヘリコプターか。ああ、いいね、やっぱ。
Enemy in gun range.
おお。
Locked on. This one's mine. Spare 15 locked on.
はい、さようなら。
Missile in the air. Heads up.
AA gun down.
爽快爽快。
Vehicle down.
Isn't dropping bombs on a passive enemy just an air raid?
このタンクを爆発させたらこの辺も全部爆発せんかった。
Target hit.
クソ、おかしいな。壊れるはずなんやけどな。
Trigger has destroyed the target. Tabloid, missile headed your way.
はい、OK。
Banded in my sights.
はい、OK。
Spare 15 locked.
はい、OK。
Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble.
What the?
Let's see if they can't hit you this time.
I know the base
Yeah.
commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably even says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
はい、OK。
Let me look into this doctrine thing. A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Trigger's destroyed all the trucks.
Additional hostiles in the AO.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Spare 15 locked
ファ
on.
イヤ
Vehicle down.
ー。いやー、爽快爽快。
Facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderers done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds.
おっと、危ね
The anti-air guns are destroyed. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
Spare 15 target destroyed.
え。めっちゃミサイル撃ってくるね。
Check your 6, behind you.
お、いいんじゃないここ。
Targeting gun range. Fire.
Missile in my sights.
爽快だね。ノスフェラとかおったらやっぱ簡単やな。
Break, missile inbound. No, I got a fire.
Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way.
On my enemy's tail. Evading missile. Enemy lock base. Breaking up. Spare 15. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile launched. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
来たか。
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
まあドローンはもうちょっと待とう。
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in the way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Enemy has a lock.
あらどこにおるん ?AA
Did
が
the。jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns.
ああそんなとこにおるんか。
Lion son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Spare 15,
よ
Fox
っ
2.
しゃー。あれ当たってねえぞ。
Damn, these guys are agile.
ああなるほどね。よいしょ。ああダメだ。狙えね
There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
Locked on target.
え。はいいってらっしゃい。
This is SHARE-7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm dead! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
さようならハイローラー。
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Lock two. Friendly shot down.
What happens to the bed when the banker's out?
Moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop it.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Good decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you'll break your numbers. 5 minutes. Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed to hit the base.
ちょっと補充しに行こうかね。
7 down. That's more than an ace.
Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron.
Congratulations from the guard dog, untouched.
Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them. Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
バンドックが怒った
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
悪いなカウント。俺もう覇気撃墜してんだ。あれ7機か。
Approaching return line.
よし。ここの着陸は
This is the control tower.
もうカットする。離陸もカット。あーかっこいい。
We're cleared for takeoff. Get your ass.
なんかべったりくっついてきよね。なんか
Is Trigger still alive?
あいつらか。真正面から叩き落としてやらん。ファッ
There's
ク
a
ス
lock on Trigger's bird.
Locked on target.
はいオッケー。まだ撃ってきよミサイル。
Minutes remaining.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. The tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Tank destroyed. Spare 15, Fox 2.
あら綺麗に外れたね今。
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
いった。
If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits.
やばいやばい墜落する。やばいちょっと一回ブレイクしよう。
Missile evaded.
おっしゃ
The enemy's got a lock.
おっしゃ
2 minutes remaining. Enemy base is crippled. That's enough. Go find some enemies that can kill you. I'm locked on.
I'm going after the bastards that
Eagles mark on you.
enemy missile detected.
おっしゃ
Behind you. Watch out. Missile incoming. Break.
ロックしてくるね敵方も。ほんとすごいわ。
Spare 15. Missile away.
おっしゃあ無人機まだ残っとった。おいよナイスキル。
15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down.
Bandit on your six. Watch it.
Locked on bandit.
Mark two.
You've got one on your tail.
Missile evading.
あと1機。あ追加が来た。
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, shot!
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
そんな状況じゃないよね、一人死んだけ。さあ、どんだけ撃墜したんやろうか、今回。結構頑張ったよ。まあ、ノスフェラトのミサイルのおかげっていうのがだいぶでかいけど。
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary.
なんで
Take
よ。
them.
125。S ランクいただいた。よし。じゃあ今回はここまでにしようかな。で、多分一気に3本ほど上がると思いますが、よかったらそちらも見ていってください。じゃあ次の空でお会いしましょう。じゃあね。